Good morning, everybody. Emily here in the Garden Center at Blooms and Berries in Cincinnati, Ohio. And today I'm going to talk about plant care, especially for your hanging baskets, your planters. It's the time of the year it's frost-free. It's time to do this. And we have people who come in here fairly often and they say things like, oh, I don't have good luck with hanging baskets. My petunias always die on me. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a green thumb at all. And the number one thing that I always ask is, well, do you fertilize your plants? And I would say most of the time, the people who struggle with not having a green thumb, if you will, they don't fertilize their plants. And I think a lot of it is that they don't necessarily understand what it means or how often. So let me talk to you about that. So fertilizing your plants. Think about plants like people. They not only need water to survive, but they need food. And fertilizer is your plant food. When plants are in hanging baskets or containers, the potting soil that they are in doesn't necessarily provide all of the nutrients that they need to grow big and strong and healthy. So what you need to do is fertilize or feed your plants. And I recommend feeding them once a week. And in fact, around here we had an employee who set us up with a way to remember it. And that is, it's Fertilizer Friday. And many of us legitimately have on our cell phones an alarm that will go off once a week that says Fertilizer Friday. And it's a great way to remember, hey, today's the day I really need to take care of my plants. So, what does Fertilizer Friday mean? Well, we use Proven Winners fertilizer. This fertilizer is amazing for our area simply because we have hard water. And the hard water in our area makes it really hard for the plants to take up the iron that they need to do well. You'll notice maybe midsummer the plant's getting a little straggly, turning a little bit yellow, and most of the time that is because they are not taking up the iron that they need. This fertilizer does a really good job of helping take up the nutrients that they need with our hard water in the area. And so if you look, this is a water-soluble fertilizer. Here's a little bag. It comes with 2 bags and a little measuring scoop. And all you need to do on Fertilizer Friday, it's so easy. You get your watering can. This one's a 2-gallon, but you fill it with a little bit of water, clear water in the beginning. Take a scoop, in this case 2 scoop per gallon, plop it in there, give it a little shake to let it dissolve in your water. Finish filling up, and then you can use and water your plants with this fertilizer on Fertilizer Friday. Petunias drink. Well, there's calibrachoa in here too. These plants take a lot of water. In the heat of summer, you are going to be watering daily. Right now, you're going to have to use your judgment. If you feel the soil and it feels dry, water it. If it still feels wet, you can skip a day of watering. General rule of thumb, it takes a little bit to get used to, but you'll be fine. Petunias, calibrachoa, verbena, it's all very easy to take care of. One more thing with the maintenance of your plants. Our hanging baskets with supertunias with Proven Winners plants in it, you don't have to deadhead unless it brings you joy to sit there and pluck off the spent blooms. These plants, they are self-deadheading, so you don't have to spend time doing it. The only things you have to remember are water them when they need it and fertilize once a week. And you will have beautiful, gorgeous hanging baskets and planters for the rest of your season. So I hope this helps. Come out and see us. We can give you more tips if you have very specific questions. We'd love to see you. It's frost-free. It's time to plant. Let's fill your garden with color. Thanks, everybody.